All right.
Yeah.
Awesome. So,
what's up, Paul?
What's up, everyone? We have iHateFreight, Steve, in the house
How we doing?
with us. So everyone probably has heard of iHateFreight, big, one of the largest freight meme pages on Instagram. So we're gonna go and talk about the whole Instagram game with Steve. So iHateFreight. Why did you start an Instagram account? When did you start it? And can you tell me how you built it up? Like, just go at it. Whatever you want to say about iHateFreight.
I've told the story a million times, but iHateFreight was started with two buddies of mine, Dom and Jesse. We were working for asset-based company. We started a brokerage for them, and business was between us kind of running out of steam and not being able to keep landing new customers after we lost them, and the company wasn't paying carriers out. They were paying out in like 90 days, so we couldn't get anybody to haul our loads.
Okay.
So we're struggling to try and revive this operation. And as the effort is getting put in, we're landing clients. We can't get carriers to haul the loads because we had no credit. Even like one-off stat rats wouldn't work with us. So we quickly realized things were kind of out of our hands, and we started going to the bar at lunch a lot. A place called T Woods in Wooddale, Illinois, high-class establishment. There's a window on the men's room door. You can see into the men's room through the window. So it's a really classy joint. And we were just kind of commiserating, looking for new jobs, trying to figure out what else we were going to do and see if we could rally the troops one more time. But I don't know. I wish I could tell you there was a moment like, oh yeah, this is, we came up with this idea and just kind of did it. It just like happened out of boredom. And then the page existed for a couple of years. I would only really post on there when I really had something traumatic or terrible happen to me. But somewhere along the line, it just kind of got popular. I don't know if more people are in the market now, or I remember when I started, Freight Jokes was the big guy, and I wanted to be Freight Jokes. He was the big boy. He had like 10,000 followers back in the day.
Yeah, Freight Jokes banned me on Instagram, so it's funny. Like I think he does that. He blocks a lot of people. It seems like, even though he's not very active. He blocked my account, FreightCaviar, but my personal account, I could watch him. So just shout out to Freight Jokes for blocking me. I appreciate that.
Nice job, man. They're just fucking memes. It's not a big deal.
Literally. What year did you start it? It's been a while, right?
2015, 2016, something like that.
Okay, damn. So I got in the game in 2015. I was a kid out of college, and I started mine exactly a year ago. But I've been kind of doing it full time because I haven't really been working that much. So
yeah,
nice.
It's you cool. Have a competitive edge. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I like it. I just love the whole thing about it. I love how we got connected through Raven Cargo to that podcast. And could you tell us? So you're a customer sales rep right now.
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah. Are you you're working from home? How's your schedule like? Are you pretty flexible? Are you dealing with customer issues all day? Are you booking loads, or are you just getting loads? And
I mean, I would say it's pretty much the same. The only difference is if I have a lull in the day, if I have 15, 20 minutes to myself, I can take my dog for a spin around the block. Other than that, freight has its demands. It's not like I have all this free time on my hands because I'm at home. I don't have to commute, which is nice. It has its pros and cons, but ultimately, you know how it goes, man. When freight calls, you gotta pick up. So
definitely, 100%. And with iHateFreight, do you have some plans for it? Do you want to see it go somewhere, or are you just doing it for fun?
I don't know, man. I'm doing it for fun. I have a loyal following base. The people that I have a lot of people that reach out all the time and show love, and especially after the podcast, I thought, man, this was bad. This was a bad idea.
Dude, you absolutely crushed that podcast. When I was watching it, I laughed so many times from what you said. I felt like an idiot from what I said. I was like, damn, I was awful, but you were so funny. And the stuff that you were saying, like, honestly, I was laughing my ass off you were amazing at it. 100%. Like, you just, like, it was the best thing I watched, like by far on YouTube in a long time. So you
It's
should
just real life stuff. So that's why I try not to take it too seriously. It's you know, I would have stopped doing this a long time ago if people didn't enjoy it so much.
That's true. I completely agree with you. I honestly have over 100 DM requests since Friday because of my chat on Instagram that I haven't gone to, and I usually like to be on top of things and respond to people, but it's like, dude, it's like, where do I even start? It's 100 DMs. Like, I don't really, like, I want to respond, but at the same time, it's like so time consuming. And no, but it is fun. It is fun. It's a good way to connect with people. We got connected through Instagram. You know, we would have never have known each other if it wasn't for the fact that
if you didn't shit on my merchandise, we would have never connected if somebody didn't think this was a bad idea.
So that's actually a nice sweater.
By the way, the link to my bio, if you want to go get one of these babies, there's a button now. You can hit the store, go get one of these babies.
I'm cutting this out. This is not gonna be. It's not gonna.
Anyways, whatever. What were you saying? I'm sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. I was just. I'm not gonna cut that off. If anyone wants to buy iHateFreight merchandise, go on iHateFreight Instagram page. His link is in the bio. Support him. He's got a great page.
That's right.
Got pretty decent merchandise. Very, very basic, but it looks nice.
It's getting chilly out there, you know. It's getting chilly out there. It's that time of the year. Buy yourself a hoodie.
He's got an Instagram model that takes photos for him.
Yeah,
right?
Lori, she's awesome. Yeah, we got to get her on.
Right.
She's awesome.
Okay, well, there you go.
Again, one of those people that have just followed all over the years and regularly reaches out with great ideas, people I might be able to interview, or she's just all for I Hate Freight. So shout out to Lori. She's awesome. She makes that shit look good too. Good
stuff. That's what I need. My girlfriend wanted to be on like modeling my clothes, and I'm like, no, I'm not putting you here. Like, I'm not putting you on my.
That's a slippery slope, my friend.
That's very slippery slope. But so fun fact, or not fun fact, fun news. I'm flying out to Armenia in 2 weeks, and
I thought something about that. Who are you?
So it's gonna be me, my business partner, and I got a guy that makes films, like makes movies. He does it for like my fast food restaurant. I'm not sure if I told you that, but I got like this burger joint out here in Poland, pizza and stuff, and he does film videos for us. He's a 21-year-old kid.
This is your place?
I have a place in Poland that does burgers, pizzas. Like I've had it since January. I opened it up during the pandemic. Yeah. It's not like I'm not really making money off of it. It's more like it's sustaining itself at the current moment. I don't have to put money into it, but so, like, I'm not really taking money out of it.
Jack of all trades, freight broker, outsourcer. You got a burger joint too?
Dude, I quit my job.
What are you doing? Anyway.
I quit my job in October last year, and I've been on my own ever since. I mean, I'm doing a few things. Like, I'm trying to make some money off my Instagram page. I've done it so far a little bit. It's
Is that why? Did you quit your job in faith that the Instagram page was going to blow up, or?
No. I actually started my meme page after I quit my job out of boredom, just like you did. I was just like, I had like a few weeks where I was like, damn, like, I don't know what to do. And I just came out of nowhere. I'm like, I'm going to start my own Instagram page and I'm going to get 10,000 followers in 10 months. That was like my goal. And I was Googling how to get like followers organically and all this stuff, and kind of been working on that. Yeah, that was separate. But about Armenia.
Organically is a loose term. I think my wife and everybody in my family got a friend request for me that follows my page.
100%.
Hey, fair game, man. Fair game. I did the same thing when I was coming up, so fair game. I'm all for it.
I had
to bust your balls a little bit. My wife was like, he sent me like 2 requests. I'm like, I'll kick his ass right now.
Oh my God. I love you, Steve. You're hilarious. You're so much funnier than I am on camera, and you totally should be doing that Freight Gossip podcast regularly. Like, you honestly have the personality for it, 100%.
Yeah.
Like, I'm still trying to develop my like kind of personality. I'm kind of like
this is the first time I've been on camera, man. I just I don't know. It's a combination of like, I'm just a storyteller, and I really don't give a fuck. I don't care what anybody thinks. If I'm a goof or whatever, that's just, it is what it is, you know.
Sure.
But Freight Gossip has been awesome. If anybody hasn't already followed them, they should. I host their show. We got actually Detention Denied coming on in a few weeks.
Okay, so you're flying out to Chicago.
Yeah, we're both going up to Chicago for that one, and
there we go.
For the 6th, I believe, which is a Saturday. So A couple weeks after that, we should have everything edited and ready to go. But it's gonna be another good one.
Very cool stuff. That's a great set. Really cool vibes. Professional. So that's fun. I'm kind of jealous of you guys.
And apparently the podcast space has been updated since we've been there, so I'm excited to see that.
It hasn't been updated?
No, it is. They have. Yeah. The new space should be good to go. So.
Nice. Very cool. That's exciting stuff. So Freight Gossip, definitely everyone check that out. I was on the first episode with iHateFreight and Lucas, the CEO of Raven Cargo. That was a very fun podcast. I was honestly like tipsy at the end of it. That rum for Venezuela was amazing.
That also helps with being on camera. I started drinking 45 minutes prior to this one today, so I think that should be the rule. That podcast really started to loosen up in the last 45 minutes.
Dude, at the end of it, I was like, damn, I was out of it. Honestly, it was tough. That's a $300 bottle of Venezuelan rum, the best rum I've ever had in my life. By far.
Yeah, guy's not cheap. He's not cheap. That's for sure.
Yeah. No, that was good stuff. Crazy stuff. Well, okay. So iHateFreight, Steve. You probably have some crazy stories, and I'm curious about this company that you work for that wasn't paying their bills. Why weren't they paying their bills?
I can't go too much farther into that one. These guys are.
They're gonna go after you, huh?
They're not gonna go after me. They are. They're scary people. That's all I'm going to say.
They're Eastern European mafia. Eastern European mafia.
I'm not even going to comment to that level, but I think you get the idea. Sure. I don't want to talk about it. Ask me any other question. I'm not trying to fuck with those guys.
Do you want to just drop your address real quick so everyone knows where you live?
Yeah, I mean, they probably already got a guy behind you right now ready to take you out.
Dude, I'm in Poland. You never know. I could be gone any second. But I
can tell you more about it. I could give you vague details. You know, they just, let's just say they had a lot of sources of revenue in various places. And it seemed to me that the brokerage was one of those revenue generating things to cover up certain other things. And it was a trip, man. We you know, when we were doing numbers, and there were some months when we started when we were losing substantial amounts of money, you know, 40, 50,000, couple months we lost, and we're sitting there waiting, like maybe we just started, we had overhead, we had an operation in place, and we lost customers. So it is one of those things. We grew, things were going good. We hired a couple customer service and operations people to keep things moving, and then we started losing some customers, and you know, we lost a substantial amount of business from Hormel. Hormel is one of our customers, and they don't like we were kind of telling them that was going on in the assets, and it wasn't. We were brokering it and making a killing at that, and so they weren't too happy when they found out about that. And they cut it off pretty quickly, which is one of our main lifeblood accounts that we really needed. So but it didn't seem to phase them. They didn't seem to care about the loss of money. Nobody ever mentioned anything, which is kind of like a fucked up thing. And these guys barely spoke English too, so it was like we didn't know if they wanted to kill us, if they didn't care, or what. We'd have to go up there and talk to these guys, and they would just kind of silently stare at us. Like we weren't even sure if they understood what we were saying, but they didn't. They never seemed happy.
I can imagine that. I probably could guess what country they're from, but I'm not going to get into that. Not trying to disclose the details here, but So they just weren't paying trucking companies.
Yeah, you know, you see it at a lot of small places that small brokerages or asset-based brokerages. Sometimes the cash flow isn't there, and they just have to slow the payments down to keep things moving and stay in business. Sure. And you know, they also like weren't paying things like the system. Like they use TMW, and TMW would call us on the phone and say, "We're going to shut this off. You guys haven't paid your bill," and they'd be like, "Who the fuck are you? You like we will pay bills when we say we pay bills," you know? And like it was a shock to their pride that people were saying they didn't pay the bill, but it's like you did. Yeah. You know, and so then they were just generally like, you know, like they don't deserve to get paid quick, you know.
Sure. So TMW, I'm guessing, is a pretty pricey TMS software, right? Like they probably took a couple thousand a month.
I'm guessing it's one of the big ones.
Okay. So does this brokerage still exist, or did they close it?
I don't know. Honestly, I haven't checked. I know the trucking company still exists. I have no idea what the state of the brokerage is.
So the
I'm sure it's still there.
Is closed or open?
The trucking company is open. It's a large trucking company. If I said their name, everybody would know who it was.
Yeah. I know who it is.
Yeah.
I know exactly who it is.
I'm sure I've mentioned it to you in private.
Yeah. And I saw on your LinkedIn profile. So, actually, I shouldn't probably give that out.
Oh man.
Oh shit. He's about to get killed.
Well, the good thing is not that many people are watching this.
Yeah, that's true. Only 1,000 people.
I'm just
Dude, lately my stories been popping. I got it actually last week. The first time I got 6,000 views on my stories, and then the day afterwards I got 7,400 views on one story, and I'm like, damn, that's insane. I usually get
that's a good amount. Yeah.
I usually get around 4 or 5, and I'm like, this is popping. This is cool. Like I actually feel like an influencer because I'm a douchebag.
Yeah.
So.
It's not easy to do, man. I want to make jokes, but it's not easy to do. So, you
it's
enjoy
fun,
it.
Yeah. I mean, it took me a year to get here of like actually like being on my phone a lot.
I would say it's at the same time it's terrible for your mental health. You got to put it away sometimes and take a break. And it's a tough line to walk because if you're not posting, if you're not active, you're not growing. But this stuff is, I mean, there's a Netflix documentary, I forget what it's called, pretty much about this, how just social media in general is terrible for your mental health, especially when you use it to that scale. So it's good to take breaks from it.
100%. I agree with that. It is addicting though. I'm not gonna lie. I'm hooked on it. And with this,
I have a family. I have a kid, and when that starts happening, when you're married and you have a kid, and other people are owed your time too. You got to spread it around. It's hard to put it all in one place. So
sure.
Get it in while you're still a young lad with just a girlfriend.
That's a plan. I mean, I'm looking to monetize it, especially with this like Telegram chat. I'm getting thousands of messages in my Telegram chat a day. If I could somehow figure out how to monetize this, I could potentially turn it into a business. And that's
I think you're really onto something. It's a good idea. I think you're onto something. How the t-shirt sales doing, by the way? I'm interested in how
t-shirt sales going.
Yeah.
I've sold probably like 5 shirts ever.
Yeah, it's slow. It's slow.
It's very slow. You told me like when I talked to you first time, like you made like $50 a week off of it, which I think is not true. Do you actually make $50 a week off of it? Because
now, no, I'm not. I'm currently probably not making anything on it right now because I haven't been posting ads.
Okay, for sure.
Yeah, it's another fine line of people getting annoyed with the ads and the spamming of like my shitty t-shirts. So they want content. So I've been taking a break from it, especially, just things have been crazy busy lately.
Sure. I get that. See, like you're a customer sales rep full time, so you're swamped with stuff. I move some loads. I don't move that much freight yet, but I'm having fun with it.
How much logistics experience do you have? Like, how long have you been in the game and what have you done?
So 2015, I started working as a freight broker straight out of college. Worked for a year at Trek Freight in Lincolnwood. Then I took 6 months off, traveled the world, came back, got hired by Everest Transportation Systems. It was a startup company.
Traveled the world.
Yeah, dude, I went everywhere. No, I've been to like over 50 countries so far, though. I've been pretty extensive in a lot of places. But besides the fact, I got hired at Everest Transportation Systems. At that point, there was 8 of us. It was like a basic startup, Everest Transportation Systems, out of Evanston, Illinois. They sent me out to Ukraine very quickly to set up their office. When I got there, we hired 4 people off the bat. It was me plus 4 people in the office. When I left, we almost had 100 employees. I left a year ago. And then a month ago, actually the day that we did our podcast with Free Gossip, the majority of Everest was acquired by a private equity firm. So
I remember you mentioning that.
Yeah, they're almost at 200 employees now, and they're basically outsourcing all operations to Ukraine. They have customer sales in Evanston, Illinois. They probably have like 20 people in their office in America and like 200 people in Ukraine. And I built that office up. Like I was the one to train.
You got stock in that place, or what's going on over here?
I quit that job. I got burnt out.
Yeah, so stop selling them. I don't want the story. Let's go. Come on, man.
Stop selling them?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. What should I
I'm just rattling your cage, man. Go ahead.
No, I like this though. What should I do? Do you think I should just talk trash about him, or?
No. I'm saying like nobody gives a fuck about everything.
That's true. I agree. Yeah, I should just probably get rid of this segment and then be like,
keep it, man. It's good. Good back and forth, dude. Just keep it rolling.
So I did that. I quit it. I moved out to Poland ever since, and I've been just kind of hustling, doing my stuff out here. You know, it's still just slow, steady grind, but slow and steady progress.
What's the current state of Poland right now with COVID and everything? What's life like out there right now?
Okay, so it was really bad until May, because it was a mandatory mask everywhere you go in public. So if you are outside, you have to wear a mask. I moved in November till May, mask requirement. Then they got rid of that, and I was in pretty easy going. A lot of the country is vaccinated. So
can you go out to bars? Like, can you can you do any of that yet? Yeah.
Yeah, since May everything's open, and
nice.
Yeah, but it was pretty bad for a little bit. The medical.
I feel like I just interrupted your whole timeline here.
No, not really. No, I mean, yeah. So I moved out here. I've been in Poland. This is my apartment. This is where I work from. I got my desk. I got my board. I had meetings throughout the day. I booked some loads. I'm working on some stuff.
Nice.
I mean, there's a lot of opportunities right now, and I feel like our Instagrams are very powerful in terms of like marketing to other freight companies or just providing marketing services. So I like the fact that I like Instagram a lot, and I like being able to grow it out. I'm gonna cut all this out. I'm just talking out of my ass right now.
All good, man. All good.
I wish I could drink something right now, but I got.
You can edit it however you want, man. It's your fucking show. Who cares?
I'm gonna edit it and make it like 30 seconds long and be like, no, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Good. So when you make memes, Steve, are you usually stuck in the situation that you're making a meme of? Do you ever spend some time on a meme, or like, what's your mental process? How is the art formed? Where does the creativity come from?
Man, I don't know. I mean, a lot of it comes from everyday stuff. You know, it's from pure hatred. I think everybody knows that. It's from pure frustration and hatred. And you know, there's so many people going through it and dealing with the same bullshit.
Sure.
I'm sure nobody gives a fuck how I come up with the internet funnies as long as I keep producing them. But
sure.
it's I have a little marinate folder. The worst thing is coming up with a funny joke and then putting it straight, posting it, and then it gets like 400 likes, and then you wake up the next morning and you think of a way funnier fucking joke, and it's gone forever. So I like to put things in a little marinate folder, think about them.
Okay.
And sometimes like the next day you'll think of like the perfect words, or just the funny, you could replace one word that makes the whole joke a lot funnier.
Sure.
Like these Squid Game images that are coming out, they're pure gold. I don't want to rush into these babies because they are fucking. But most of the time, it's a funny picture. If the picture is funny, you can put any joke to it, and it's gonna be fine.
Sure. But right now is the time to do it, just because everyone's talking about Squid Games. In a month, maybe it's not gonna be so popular, and there's been so many Squid Games. Tiger King.
Yeah.
What's that?
Or the Netflix Carol Baskin.
Tiger King.
Do you like? Are you that European? You've never heard of Tiger King? You're that far away from America?
Oh,
yeah.
I mean, I watched Tiger King. Sorry. I thought it was like no.
No, I thought it was maybe one of those things that didn't make it to Europe yet or something.
No. I actually watched during the pandemic in Kiev when I was living there. I was just watching it, working off my laptop and watching it.
Yeah, everybody did. That show's ridiculous.
Yeah, it is ridiculous. I always wanted to make a meme out of I will never financially recover from this, but I've never thought of an idea good enough to use that.
Oh,
but
man.
I love
There's a lot out there.
There's a lot out there. There's really good ones. But so with your marinade folder, you're pretty patient with your content.
I try to be. I mean, in general, I'm a very impulsive person.
Okay.
Extremely impulsive. So part of whether it's that or anything, responding to an email, responding to a text or something snippy, I generally try to give myself some space to think about things before I send them. In my last job, I was copying an email with one of the customers. My boss was in copy, and the customer sent me a really snippy, shitty email. And from 7 cubicles away, my boss could hear this furious typing I was doing. He's like, I don't know what you're typing in there right now, but you need to fucking pause it, put it in the draft file, and save it for 20 minutes. And in 20 minutes, if you still want to send it, go ahead. But most of the case, in 20 minutes, you don't send that email. So
yeah, that's good.
Pretty much true with anything in life.
Definitely. So in terms of memes and Instagram, there's been a ton of freight meme pages being created recently. I'm not sure if I came in right before the influx, or did I just realize the influx after coming on board?
There's a couple. I mean, no matter what it is.
Tons.
I mean,
there's tons of them. There's like I get followed by a new meme page every day, freight meme page. Not every day, but
before you and Detention Denied, I just had random pages, not even like trying to be framing pages. I just had like trucking companies just swagger jacking my shit. It was all over the place. You had to put your little stamp in there, like nobody could Photoshop it out. It's kind of ridiculous. I don't even really mess with that anymore. I just do my thing. People that follow will know that they're my jokes. I could care less, but
for sure. So which application do you use to make your memes?
Good old Mematic.
Mematic, that's the one I use too. Yeah. But you don't pay for yours. You just use the free version.
Fuck no.
It's $29 a year.
Never pay retail, my friend. Never pay retail.
You can put your watermark on it.
You put some more time in the freight trenches. You'll understand. I'm not paying for it if I don't have to. I could just upload it to Photoshop and snip the little watermark right out, and that's it.
That is true. Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, my account, I've had it for less than a year, but I got an email last week saying that it's going to replenish in 2 weeks. $29, and I'm gonna take I'm gonna pay the $29.
Oh man, look at you! What a guy!
It's just the convenience.
GoDaddy got my money. I started a iHateFreight website, and GoDaddy just extorts you out of money. The page stops working. There's a 404 error or whatever it is, and unless you go on and pay them more money, nobody can see your fucking website. So I'm done with the iHateFreight website for now.
I'm on iHateFreight.com right now. So what?
No, so it's not that. It's actually Freight Hate. It's actually FreightHate.com.
Have you been on iHateFreight.com?
Yes, and the guy won't sell his fucking thing. He won't sell the domain to me.
Where's the accountability?
It's just a bunch of random text on that page, but I can't.
What's your domain?
FreightHate.com.
FreightHate.com.
Yeah.
All righty. Let's see here. 404 not found. You think you're looking for?
I pay the bill for it. I can tell you that much. I pay the bill for the fucking website.
Do you need help?
It never works.
I think
I'm going to try and. I think I'm going to go with a different host first off, and I'm not even concerned about it right now. Once the podcast gets more popular, if you could help, I'd love it. But once the podcast gets more popular, I'll get it rolling.
I got a guy out in India that makes mine. I mean, he made FreightCaviar. I haven't really updated it, but I have FreightCaviar.com.
Is that out there? Let me see what we got here.
So it's kind of I had an AI write some articles, and it was actually kind of funny. So both of these articles that I have out here were created by AI. So
damn, you got a nice looking website there. All right.
Yeah, I got my brother out of from India, Gurav, did this for me. It doesn't work yet all the way properly, but it's getting somewhere.
I like it. I'm a big fan.
Thanks.
Better than what I got. It's better than my 404 error that I got right
404. I love
those motherfuckers at GoDaddy. If anybody that works there reads it, can you just make my fucking page work? I pay the money. They're getting the $30 a month from the fucking t-shirts. Can I just have the webpage?
I get that. So iHateFreight.com. You said the guy won't sell his domain to you.
I mean, I haven't really like extensively gone into it, but there's an option through there that you could like offer them money to. And I don't know if somebody just locked up that domain and they're dead now or something, but I don't think it's possible. I don't think I'm big enough yet to have that kind of influence yet.
For sure. U.S. Fabrics, Dan Bond. Where is the accountability? I wonder if this is like a potential customer. U.S. Fabrics. But this is from 2014. Yeah, you should go on iHateFreight.com right now.
See what we got here.
This is hilarious. I want to actually share the screen.
Yeah, what is this? Like a court document? Like, yeah, share the screen. Like, what is this? Is this like a court trial I'm looking at?
Share
what the fuck is this? Something about Dayton Freight?
So I have the screen being shared right now.
Yeah, what is
Freight schmoes are just like the weather schmoes. They are wrong more than they are right, and they still get to keep their job. All right. Man, so
I'm getting off the page. It's really not secure. I'm on my work computer right now.
This guy's about to get more clicks on iHateFreight.com than he's ever had before.
Good. Fuck him.
So, you know, on GoDaddy, I'm going to just stop the share real quick. Do you know on GoDaddy how it says like your value of your domain? Like, do you ever see that where it says like your domain is like
yeah,
it's like the market value? Do you know how much FreightHate.com is? Like, do you by any chance ever look at that? I bought my domain for $20, and currently GoDaddy values it at $1,300. So I'm like, hey, not bad.
Damn.
But then someone, of course, has to buy it. But I wouldn't be surprised if someone would want to buy it just to, FreightCaviar is getting pretty popular these days. So.
Yeah. Shit. How much you want, man? I'll buy your ass out. How much you want?
You're gonna buy it out, and
you're
gonna buy FreightCaviar, and then you're gonna put in.
It's gonna be a subsidiary of iHateFreight. Yeah, it's gonna be an operating partner.
Or just redirect to FreightHate.com. FreightCaviar redirect to FreightHate.com.
The possibilities are endless. But if you're open, let me know. I could probably come up with $1,300.
But you can't come up with $30 for pneumatics, which is just hilarious.
Nah, fuck that.
Nah, fuck that.
I told you I'm impulsive. I like being impulsive with my money. I don't like thinking too far through it. It's probably why I'm gonna be slinging this shitty freight for the rest of my life.
You know what we could do though that would be actually worthwhile, and I might just edit this out because I don't want to tell everyone in the audience what we could do is create a media company for logistics like FreightWaves, but
Prestige Worldwide. Prestige Worldwide.
Why Prestige? What's Prestige Worldwide? Is that the name of the media company?
No. Have you seen Step Brothers?
No, I've seen Step Brothers. I've seen it. I love Step Brothers. I've seen it a couple times. But Prestige Worldwide, I honestly forget movies.
It's a worldwide media company they come up with. Oh,
no way.
Do me a favor. Sit down and watch the fucking thing tonight, would you? Please.
I'm not that American. I'm not that American. I'm a Polak.
Better late than never.
What's up?
Better late than never on the movie.
Better. I can't hear what you're saying.
Better late than never. Like
I've seen the movie. I've seen the movie twice.
So how do you not remember?
Dude, I'm honestly, I have a bad memory when it comes to movies. I really do. I will watch a movie and then I'm gonna forget it like next week. Like I don't
Man.
I don't watch a lot of movies either. I watch maybe like actually with my girlfriend. I've been watching a lot of movies lately, but like before I met my girlfriend, I would watch like 3 movies a year, literally.
I remember when I had a girlfriend that I used to watch movies with.
And now you have a wife that you don't watch movies with. Oh,
Yeah, no, not even close.
Not even
We
close.
got TVs all over this fucking place, so we can watch whatever we want.
Got it. You got a pretty cool room in there. Is that your office space?
Yeah, it's a little office right in between my bedroom and my kid's bedroom. So
Okay.
it's when he's at daycare right now, I could be as loud as I want, but if I need to record something at night, I got to figure something else out.
Got it. And then your wife's at work, or is she at home?
Yeah. She works. I live in Tennessee. She's the accounting person down.
You shouldn't tell anyone that you live in Tennessee. Someone's gonna find you. You're gonna have some Bulgarian mafia guy knock on your door like tomorrow.
Let's fucking get it. Anybody wants to come find my ass, let's do it.
Well, you do have guns though, so you're well protected.
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, like you're about to like no one's gonna run up on your ass in Tennessee.
Yeah, it's a little different down here in Tennessee. Guns are like pocket knives around here. Everyone's got one.
Sure. Yeah, that's good. What city are you out there in Tennessee? And I'm sorry because I interrupted you. You're telling me about your wife's occupation. So
she works at the marina down the street. She's like the head accountant at the marina down the street. Yeah. She used to work in freight. My wife worked for Echo for a long time and then got out of it, couldn't stand it. God bless her, because I've been trying to do it since. But she went back to school for accounting, and office jobs, like big time accounting jobs down here, aren't really as much of a thing as they are in bigger cities. So like the best job you're gonna get down here is something like that. Like she's like the head of accounting at the marina, who also this company, like they have a billboard business, they have all different kinds of stuff. They have multiple businesses, so she just keeps the books, and that's pretty much it on that. Yeah.
Sure. In terms of working logistics, you said your wife hated it. Did you meet her in logistics?
No, I got her into logistics before I got into it. One of my buddies works for Echo, and a lot of my friends were in the business, and I always thought it was a really cool job where it had a good amount of opportunity. So he got her an interview. She landed the job. She worked there for quite a while. And then, just obviously hated it. Couldn't stand it. She's a little more sensitive than maybe you or I. It's tough to deal with some of these guys screaming at you and stuff like that. But I got into the business while she was working at Echo, because I saw kind of like more of a behind the scenes look at what being a freight broker was. I knew a lot of my buddies did it. Sounded really cool. I got to like see a little bit of it firsthand and thought, man, I would be so much better at this than my wife. So I got into it, and no one in sight yet. So
okay, cool, very nice. Steve, have you heard of Textlocate before? You probably seen on my post.
Yeah, are they a sponsor of yours or?
No, but I was just curious because I wanted to see if you'd want to check it out, how it works.
I have.
You made a free account?
When I saw, yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I don't have an account, but when I saw you post about them, I checked them out and saw what it was all about.
Yeah, they just partner with Lean Solutions. No, just like shout out to Ryan Rogers. We talk a lot. He's a great guy. So just wanted to talk about that because I'm actually going to create a video after this, probably tomorrow, where I show how to use Textlocate, just because I'm going to be one of those like YouTube nerds where I show people how some application works. Like, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So don't steal my ideas, but I'm just kidding.
I don't have the time, brother. I don't have the time. There's not enough hours in the day.
I'm just kidding. Honestly, I'm the last one to say that.
I know I do a lot of joking about being competitive.
It is funny. I honestly, so was the tension denied? Did he reach out to you after the podcast, or did you guys reach out?
No,
to him?
I reached out to him. working with the guy that runs Freight Gossip, who gives it all that good production quality and
Sure.
that nice fancy intro video that he does. All that guy does amazing work.
Yeah.
And the first episode went well, and now it's time to have another guest. And I was took a little bit of bothering him, but I got him out of the woodwork. He's a busy guy too, and
Okay.
yeah, he's gonna come on. It should be fun. But yeah, I had to bother him a little bit. He's been busy. He's a hard guy to get a hold of us. And
he hasn't.
He's got his beat. He's got both of his beat. That's why I didn't think he was gonna come on, because he's kind of a super secretive type guy.
Yeah.
And so I'm glad he is. I'm looking forward to getting to know him a little bit more. We did one podcast before already. He's that guy could talk, man. He's gonna be a fantastic guest. He's a classic freight salesman. The guy could talk.
That's very cool. Very cool. Yeah, about the tension tonight. Like, I'm curious, like, about his appearances. He hasn't shown his face. What if he looks like funny, or he's like,
super
Eastern European?
Yeah, like he's super jacked and cute.
Or he's just like really scary Bulgarian mafia dude.
He seems like just like us, Paul. He seems like a pretty normal, regular freight guy. That
Sure.
I think he's smart to kind of stay in the shadows a little bit longer. I think a lot of the appeal is the mystery behind who's making the jokes. I feel like a lot of people. I know people have mentioned that, like, yeah, well, once they like figure out who I am, it's like, yeah, okay, well, that mystery's dead. Like, it's a little less interesting.
I would say that, I don't know, like a yes and a no. It depends a little bit, like, I wouldn't agree with that all the time. It's good to just show your face every once in a while, talk
I think so.
yourself.
It's kind of weird to just be an internet stranger.
Yeah, exactly.
Especially when I'm looking at these people's profiles, I can see what they look like. I can kind of get an idea of who they am. I'm just Mr. Anonymous Meme Man, which is kind of awkward and weird sometimes.
Your logo should be your face, honestly. Like, how Head Steve has like just the logo of what's his name?
Yeah.
You should just have like your face and then iHateFreight, so then like people could get a more personal touch, from it.
Yeah. I don't really. Nah. That's why I moved from Chicago. I'm not trying to have more people know who I am. In Chicago, that's where I'm from originally. It's like one of those areas that everywhere you can't go to a fucking gas station without running into somebody you had a sophomore class with. So I'm enjoying being out of a little more out of the loop,
Okay. I don't really run into a lot of people in Chicago when I'm home, but from time to time. Well, Steve, I don't know. This is great. I like talking to you. You're a great guy. Honestly, I feel like we would be friends if we lived next
I know
to
I bust your balls a lot, Paul, but I like you, man. I like what you're doing. Honestly, your Telegram chat is a fantastic idea. I'm seeing the success you're having with it. And while I am very jealous that I didn't think of that idea, I'm gonna let you do your thing, man, because it's becoming popular and it's a great idea. And I keep it rolling. People seem to really be responding to it, and it's just a fantastic idea, honestly. I mean, you have to be resourceful when you're looking for trucks or business or wherever it is. And we've built such a community of all these people that are doing the same shit every day. It's a very, very small world. And I'm sure you're noticing that, and the people in your chat on Telegram are noticing that. Freight is a very, very small world.
Yeah, it seems very big, but then when you get down to it, like, this Telegram chat just connects people. Yeah, I appreciate that, Steve.
People are booking loads on that, man. That's a big deal. That's pretty cool.
Funny thing is, I love it when DAT goes down. I literally had a message being sent every second in my Telegram chat all Friday. My phone had 100% battery, died within an hour because my phone was blowing up. Like, I had over 10,000 messages sent on Friday in my Telegram chat. So
that's insane. That's insane, man. So keep it rolling. I'm interested to see where it goes. I'm honestly, again, I'm pissed I didn't think of it. But it's a fantastic idea, man. I'm excited for you. I hope that pops off because, we all have kind of a slightly different, it's all kind of freight jokes and stuff, but we all have our own little avenues and niches or whatever it is. And it's cool as hell, man. I see the stuff you're posting on your stories about people booking loads in your Telegram chat. It's fantastic. It's a huge opportunity. I hope you do something big with it because it's the right idea is there for sure.
Thanks, Steve. Appreciate that. Great talking to you.
Man.
I wish we could go and just hang out. We got to meet up sometime when we're in the States, or when I'm in the States, because you're in the States. I'm not in the States.
Yeah.
I'm an Eastern
I'm
European.
probably not going to fly to Poland. I would love to. And if I'm ever in Poland, I'll let you know. But next time you're around, let me know, man. Or if you're ever down in Tennessee, I'd be happy to show you around. I'm still new here myself, but it's a pretty cool spot. I like it. And there's a lot to do. It's different than Chicago. You can do a lot on a little money here.
I like it. Good stuff. Well, Steve, thank you so much. I'm going to stop the recording if you have any last words.
No, that's it, man. Thanks for having me on. Obviously check my stuff out. Get one of these babies. It's getting a little chilly out, so get yourself a little sweatshirt or something. And yeah, thanks for having me on, man. Good luck with everything.
Thanks, Steve.